Behind the scenes, this company runs the whole world. You've probably heard of companies like ABC, Apple, and Coke Industries, which are all very powerful. But it's possible that BlackRock is a name you've never heard of. This company was started in 1988, and in just over 30 years, it has grown to be known as the company that owns the world because it manages assets worth about $10 trillion. So what exactly is BlackRock? How did a company that handles risks become the biggest asset holder in the world, with control over the money of millions of regular people? BlackRock Incorporated is an American company with its main office in New York City. It helps people all over the world with their investments. It started out as a risk and fixed income manager for institutions, but it grew so big that it now has clients in 100 countries and 70 offices in 30 countries. What's going on then? Let's find out. But first, subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon for all the latest updates. Over the years, BlackRock would grow both on its own and by buying other companies. By 2004, BlackRock's acquisitions would have brought its total assets under management to a crazy $325 trillion, which was not nearly as crazy as it is now. But back then, it was already big enough that the U.S. government hired BlackRock to help fix problems caused by the 2008 financial meltdown. By 2009, BlackRock would be the best manager of assets in the world. BlackRock is bigger than the biggest bank in the world, the Industrial and Commercial Bank of China, and has been called a ghost on Wall Street for several years. Even so, most people still don't get it. However, this hasn't stopped people from making valid criticisms of it. You can't grow as big as BlackRock without making a lot of people mad. After all, they have been criticized for how their holdings hurt the environment. BlackRock is one of the 3 biggest shareholders in almost every big oil and gas company, and it is one of the 10 biggest stockholders in 7 of the 10 biggest coal producers. This is pretty bad stuff to say about someone. But BlackRock tries to answer these criticisms by putting a lot of money into protecting the environment and living in a way that is good for the world. Even good complaints can't stop this giant from growing. When I call it a behemoth, I mean it too. BlackRock is in charge of assets worth a few $1 trillion, which is about 10% of all the world's financial assets. But it does much more than just buy stocks and bonds and hold on to them. What worked a few years ago probably won't work now. BlackRock makes this point very clear, so they made Aladdin, a very powerful software platform, to help them deal with both the rising and falling tides. Aladdin's job is to analyze risk for BlackRock's clients. It gets sensitive information from important institutions like banks and insurance companies and uses it to do the high-stakes risk analysis that people pay BlackRock a lot of money to do. Aladdin does a lot more for BlackRock than just help them look at risks. With this software, they can get private information from important institutions all over the world, such as banks, pension funds, and insurance companies. This shows them how assets worth about $20 trillion are being handled. BlackRock already manages huge assets worth $10 trillion. Since it has so much money and information, BlackRock is doing pretty well in the world economy. That's it for today. We hope you found our video interesting. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and share it with others. Also, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our new uploads. In the end, thanks for watching, and see you next time.